like, damn, do I really want them to have 4K? Because shit, you can see all my crevices and creases and dividends and odds and ends. Shit, damn, it's clear. But hey, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and talk about some real shit. Because, you know, like, if you follow me on TikTok at Arleisha M, same name as her. If you follow me over there, you know, I be transparent about some shit and I be talking my good shit over there or whatever. But over here, we can be a little more unfiltered because, you know, TikTok be with the fuck shit, but we won't explain that. This is our first episode of Arleisha After Dark. Bitch, what? So, like, I want to do a podcast type thing one day, but I'm like, let me go ahead and stay on myself and be consistent with this first. So we're going to see how this work out. Then we'll build that bridge when we get to it. Okay, so the first topic of conversation is going to be like baby daddies and baby mama situations and everything. So this is more so like not really advice because I mean nobody's on here to like talk back to me. We gonna get there though. We gonna get there. But anyway, this is more so like advice for a girlfriend that may be dealing with your ex baby dad or baby mom, whatever your situation is. Because when I speak on situations like this, I'm speaking for, okay, this applies to both sexes. So it's not singling out the men and it's definitely not singling out the women. Okay, so boom. Okay, so when you are about to date someone that has children with someone else, is somebody baby daddy, baby mama, or whatever, what do you feel like your role should be as far as dealing with the baby mom or the baby dad? Like me personally, I have kind of been in that situation before because I've been married to someone that had a child, but I never overstepped boundaries or nothing or try to be no more than what I was. Never came at her about anything, never had a reason to. So I'm like, but some of these damn new partners, some of y'all be getting out of line. Some of y'all be overstepping and crossing boundaries. But on the same token, I see where some of the baby moms and the baby dads might be on some petty shit too, which would cause some shit to be all like that. Just everybody just fucked up or whatever. Like, I'm a woman, so I'm talking about, okay, I got a baby dad. Baby dad will have a girlfriend. So I'm speaking on like my experience because I'm not a man, so I ain't got no baby mama. But anywho, I'm like, okay, so you're dating someone that I have kids with. If we got a cool relationship, okay, cool. I'm the type where long as my kids is good, long as you nice to them, you respect them, you respect me, treat my kids good, be nice to them. And really nowadays you can't even say, just treat my child like you would your own because everybody not good to their kids. So you really can't even say that shit no more. So be good to my children, whatever I have. Be good to them. Make sure they're good or whatever. Make sure you nice to them, take care of them. Make sure they eat all that good stuff or whatever. Don't put your hands on them. But I'm like, long as my kid is good, I don't care. But it becomes an issue when you are dealing with a girlfriend or a boyfriend that just does too much. Like, why do I have to talk to you? Why are you calling me? Why are you addressing me on some dumb stuff? Why are you calling me about my child? I ain't lay down with you. Now, I see if we can't communicate or whatever, if you want to be in the middle to like keep the peace or some shit like that, or you like y'all on some, y'all bumping heads or whatever. So if you have a man or a woman that is fucking civilized and in the right frame of mind and goddamn common sense, because nowadays common sense ain't so damn common. Man, if you got somebody that's on their shit as far as like, okay, I'm willing to be the go-between. I'm not going to take sides, even though, yeah, I'm laying with you or whatever. But it becomes a problem when you with somebody that enables you. So if you want to be the peacemaker or whatever, cool, sis, cool, bro, do that. But be the peacemaker all while understanding my point of view and understanding the other person's point of view. Don't be more leery over here because this is who you land with. Because at the end of the day, if you really love somebody, you're not going to enable them. And if you see them off their shit, you're going to make sure you get them back on it. So I'm like, don't choose sides or whatever. Take your feelings for this one or whatever out of the situation if you can. Some people can't do that shit. A lot of people can't do that shit. But if you more focus on what's right and what's not, you'll take your feelings out of that shit and be like, babe, you are wrong. Like, come on now, stop enabling people. No, this is when it becomes a problem with baby mom and baby dad, and now it's a problem with you. So I'm like, come on, stop enabling. Like, you quick to check somebody on something, but keep that same energy over here. Like, come on now. But I mean, I understand it's time out for the fuck shit and all that stuff. Everybody need to be on one accord, because at the end of the day, baby mama don't matter, baby daddy don't matter. It's about the kids. So at the end of the day, both of y'all need to shut the fuck up and be adults and communicate. Like, the fuck? Like, it's a difference between like co-parenting and counter-parenting. So if you got a person over here, okay, y'all might have bumped heads or whatever. She gave you that shit, he gave you that shit, or however you do it. Yeah, so I mean, like, they might have bumped heads before or whatever and figure, I just can't get along with this person or whatever. Okay, that's cool or whatever. But if you want to be the go-between, you need to be like, yo, you wrong. Like, if you can call out the boyfriend or the girlfriend, no, if you can call out the baby mama or the baby dad, you should be able to keep that same energy over here, because at the end of the day, boo-boo, honey, boo-boo, child, nothing matters but the child. But a lot of people make that shit so fucking hard. Like, if there's an issue between baby mom, baby dad, or baby dad, baby mom, however, flip-flop, however it would go. If there's an issue, girlfriend, boyfriend, you stay your ass out of it. You don't got shit to do with it. At the end of the day, that causes confusion sometimes. Now, sometimes, like I said, that boyfriend or that girlfriend is needed because they're the go-between. They're like a mediator or something, if y'all can do that shit. But if you're going to be the mediator, I'm going to need you to hold him accountable like you trying to hold me accountable. If I fuck up, tell me. I want you to tell me if I fuck up. But are you willing to do that same thing to them? So there, it becomes a whole nother can of worms. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm to the point where, okay, girlfriend, boyfriend, just keep your ass out of it. As long as the baby mama respects the baby daddy, as long as the baby daddy respects the baby mama, or however it goes. As long as both parties, as long as your woman is respected, long as your man is respected, you don't intervene in anything. Long as that child is good or whatever, if y'all got a cool relationship, cool, even better. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, if we got little kids or whatever, bitch, they got graduation, they got prom, they're going to get married one day, they might graduate college or whatever the situations they got going on. I'm not about to be here to celebrate my child and you way over here, I'm way over here, because we can't sit together as a blended ass fucking family. Because at the end of the day, bitch, all of that old 18 years, bitch, you don't stop being a parent at 18 years. Y'all still have to coexist out of love for them kids. I don't give a fuck if they're 50. You're still their parents at the end of the day, and you still have to coexist if some shit pop off, and y'all got to come together and communicate because your child is in need. So fuck all that 18-year shit. I don't believe in that. But anyway, you all way over here, I'm all way over here, because we can't sit together and show our kids that we love them, if anything, and we can't sit here and be a fucking blended family, even if for one day. And not saying that we should coexist for me to be hee-hee-ha-ha in your face, like, fuck you at the end of the day. But, bitch, if we around our children or whatever, it's going to be all fucking peaches and cream and rubber duckies, because we're not going to have this shit around our kids. Like, for real, it's a lot that I regret. And even in my own situation, I have been wrong most of the time. And I'm woman enough to admit that. But I've been trying to make shit right. So with me trying to make shit right, now you want to act the ass. And I'm not about to let you play me. I'm not about to let you talk to me any kind of way. So get your shit together, heal, be happy, and fuck the rest of the shit. But anyway, I'm like, yo, they're going to have proms and all of this. They're going to get married one day. So it's just going to be uncomfortable as fuck because you mad, because you holding on to some shit. So I'm like, at the end of the day, if you got a bitter baby mom, her ass needs to grow the fuck up. If you got a bitter baby dad, his ass needs to grow the fuck up, because at the end of the day, fuck both of y'all, it's about them children. So yeah, I just want to know how y'all feel about this shit. Like, me personally, I don't give a fuck that you got a new girlfriend, as long as she respects me. As long as if there's an issue, I can come to her and speak to her about whatever. And she good to my kids, I do not give a whole fuck. But baby, it's some of them girlfriends that want to just overstep their boundaries and do more than they should be doing. Like, boo-boos, calm down. Like right now, you're a glorified girlfriend. Now, if you're a wife or something, I can see you having a little more to talk to me about or whatever. Because at the end of the day, if you say I do, y'all are one. So technically, my kids will be your step kids or whatever like that. So if it comes to discipline and all that, that would be something that we would have to discuss. Because to me, I don't mind if a step parent disciplines my child. Don't put your hands on my child, though. I don't mind if a step parent disciplines a child, because at the end of the day, it takes a village to take care of these damn kids. So I'm never going to sit here and reprimand a step parent for reprimanding or disciplining my child, because it's needed, it's necessary. So, like I said, don't put your hands on my child. Don't do that. Don't do that. If they do something that might you feel requires something like that or whatever, you let the other parent know. You don't you do it. But at the end of the day, like, baby, mad at you for what? At the end of the day, whoever he or she is with, that's more love for the child. So the child deserves to see everybody on one accord, everybody getting along because of them. Like, yo. And then at the end of the day, you're also, I keep saying at the end of the day, I'm trying to work on saying that shit. I say it too much. But anyway, like, wouldn't you want to be showing your children, not to say you want it to happen, like, your kids are going to have kids one day. What if they're with a man or with a woman and it doesn't work out? The way they see us treat each other, what kind of example are we setting for them? So I want my kids to be like, yo. So this lets me know I might get married one day. I might have kids. It might not work. So this is how we co-parent. This is how I treat the mother of my children or the father of my children. This is how I treat my kids. Like, yo, like what example are you setting? And sometimes you really got to sit back and check yourself, because it's so easy to pinpoint and point fingers and you did this and you. But me. I did some shit too. So it's hard to do that. And a lot of people are not willing to do that. It's easier to tell somebody else where they fucked up. But are you being accountable for you? Hold yourself to the same accountability you want me to hold myself to. I'm supposed to admit when I'm wrong, but depend on work when it's time for you to check you. So I'm like, yo, come on. Like, really. And a lot of people just need to be healed from some shit. Like, don't get mad at me for some shit that you dealt with as a child. I ain't have nothing to do with that. And now you don't know how to be a parent. Like, come on. At the end of the day, we're hurting. Shit, there I go again. Where it affects the kids. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk some good stuff. Maybe you guys are going through a situation like that or have been through a situation like that. Like, and we not bashing baby mamas and baby daddies in the comments either. I just want to know, like, on some grown up, growth, mature shit, like, how do you handle situations like that? And have you ever been through situations like that? Are you going through something like that? Seriously, like, I just want to come on here and talk about some real shit or whatever, be transparent. Ain't nobody trying to fake the funk. You never know. Anything that y'all might write in the comments, somebody may be going through this shit and may be reading through those comments, and what y'all have to say might help them out. So, yeah, we on some of Jan Levan Zant fix our life type shit, because we not about to go in 2022 all broke, busted, and disgusted. We trying to be healed, happy, and whole in this motherfucker, okay? So, anywho, I love y'all. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's beauty_by_Arleisha, as well as on TikTok, Arleisha M, the same as YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that bell to be notified, because, baby, content is coming daily, and that's on period. Love y'all.